Hi guys, and welcome to part 3 of my sketchbook tour. With this one, I believe it's 2015. I think this is where I was really diving into netty little netty notes. This is where I was really diving into using a lot of markers and highlighters and such things as that. And I'm actually pretty proud of the sketchbook. One of that I will be showing. But just because I was really diving into what kind of style I was developing at that point. But yeah, so we'll get bit of markers here and there, pens, and a bunch of sketches. This is, I believe, also when I started to do a bit of commission work, sort of early start, but not really anything too serious. But this is definitely the period of where I was drawing so much, and yeah, it was good. I'm definitely fleshing out characters and such things as that. Um, yeah, man, I had this whole spiel of what I wanted to say for this video, and I really don't know what I want to say anymore now. Just flip on through here in the video. A lot of body was it model sketches and things like that. Um, gosh, there's gonna be a lot of old characters in this. Kiwi, that's Kiwi drawing there. Um, yeah, I definitely wish, well, not wish, but I would definitely like to go back to using markers again, just in like as an everyday medium, because I used to do it so much, and it was at the point where I didn't give a crap of whether it looked good or not. It just looks really nice on paper, so I definitely want to go back to that. Um, I've recorded this. I filmed this video a few weeks ago, and oh look, it's back when I used to draw little sketches for Nettie. Not that I don't do it. It's just it was when we were in a long distance relationship and stuff. Um, what was I saying? I lost train of thought. Um, oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. It'll eventually come to me when I rewatch the video and the recording. Um, but yeah. Um, as I did mention, I recorded this video a few weeks ago, but I never actually got to finish recording or actually get to voice recording this, so I really don't remember much of the stuff that's in this. But I did remember that there are parts in this where I actually had to put sticky notes in places because I at this point I was dabbling into a bit of more not suitable for work things, but I eventually got a separate book for that. So man, some of these I wish I could like duplicate these drawings again. Like I'm right now in the mood for like redrawing a lot of old things, so that's what I've been doing recently. Even if it's just sketches, nothing fully finished and things like that. But yeah. This was back when I was like in an RP group for like, was it Matt? I forget what it was. It was pretty fun though. It's a really good RP group. Did man, I'm glad that I was able to actually get away from drawing certain things a certain way, like clothes, especially. Um, yeah. Man, that was supposed to be a t-shirt concept design, but meh. But a lot of art trades is also the year that I did a lot of art trades as well. Lots of art trades. Just trying to, you know, do my best at trying to draw. My pretty femboy. Believe in this one, I filmed 2 sketchbooks. So after this one, I do and show another one is very small though. It's literally like scribbles of no one, me not caring really because it was so tiny and I felt really restricted to such a tiny little sketchbook. But it's really hard to find this type of sketchbook here. I got that in school actually, at the bookstore at school. I bought like maybe 6 of those, 8 of those, but I don't have any more. So it's really hard to find really nice sketchbooks around here with really nice paper. Oh, this is one of my favorite pages in this book. Back with the bear challenge thing. Forget how many bears were in there. He ate up all my markers though. Ugh. This one of those sketches, the one with the sitting down chibi, it was a commission at that point. It was when I didn't take money first beforehand and that person never paid me for it and I ended up sending them the photo anyway. I was pretty mad at myself for that, for doing that. See, and I also miss just jumbling random sketches in one page like that. But I'm getting back to just doing whatever in my sketchbooks. Although I tend to leave a lot of space now, as opposed to these where I just fill up the pages, but I just sometimes, yeah, just leave a lot of blank spaces. The very first creation of Aliska, one of my OCs, very first drawing. She's actually based on a female version concept of. I think I mentioned this before. A female version of Ted, but it didn't happen. And yes, these are the not suitable for work ones. But yeah, she was supposed to be like a female version of Ted, but not really, and she just ended up being her own character, really. I was very into drawing chibis that year, too. I believe this is also mixed with a bit of 2016. I realized I didn't date some of these, put dates on some of these. They could be a mixture of 2016, at least the beginning of 2016. And this is where I was drawing like not concepts, but like information on my characters and stuff like that. And obviously, I've changed a lot of them, or some of them really just don't exist anymore for me. And having like their little bios and stuff like that, which I'm redoing for like the 5th time or 6th time. It's just I've done it way too many times. think we're towards the end of the sketchbook, but yep, I believe that is the end. Woo! That's one on this video done, and then we get to the tiny little 2016 sketchbook. And this one wasn't too bad. It's got some good stuff. I definitely did a lot more colored pencil in this one a little bit, I think. At least I think so. I didn't edit that out. Look at me thinking I edited this shit. No, didn't. But anyway. Yeah, it's just a bunch of scribbles, nothing exciting. I think this is where I was also trying to change my style again. I think I was going for a little more of a realistic approach almost. I think this was definitely the year that I wanted to change the eyes a bit. And I think I went a lot smaller than my style is now. But I definitely wanted to try different things and wanted to reinvent my style, I guess. I just wasn't happy with what it was, although it was my favorite, the last book we just saw, but this one was going a different direction, seeing if, anyone but myself would like it. And I have to say that this during this time, it's definitely not my favorite style, so I'm really glad that I sort of reverted back a little bit, but still changing it somewhat into having what I have right now. So it's, it's a good change, but definitely glad I didn't stick to it. Cause like looking at it now, it's like, what was I thinking? But trying to get out of a rut as well. So it wasn't too bad. But as you can see, really big heads. I don't know what it was with me and really big heads, but definitely. A little mini comic page. I so want to go back to doing comics. I used to do it a lot, but not anymore. I should though, because I definitely have more time now. But I just it the fact that it takes so much time makes me feel anxious about it because it's like I do have time, but how much of that time am I willing to put into it and still have some spare time? Just to whatever. That's nothing art related, Garbage. But yeah, so this was I think I went through this book quickly only because I didn't want to stick to using a really tiny book. And I eventually bought a new one afterwards, which had really shitty paper. But that'll be in the next video. I think the next video will have one of my other favorite sketchbooks that I have that I actually freaking love the art in it. Like that was definitely my peak of I freaking love this. I'm enjoying the crap out of it, and not that I don't do it now, it's just that that was the moment where I feel like I was the happiest with it. You know, one of those where like, yeah, inspiration, this is it. I just need to find that again to feel content with what I draw. So right now, like I do enjoy it, but sometimes I look back at it and it's just like, what is even anything anymore? Yeah, so I'm trying to find the ultimate joy. I have the joy, but it's not the peak of what I had when it came to drawing. But I'm sure I will find it again. And I want to keep it. Keep my happy joy. This book isn't too bad. It's got some pretty good concept sketches in it, actually. And not too bad. But still, like I said, it was some of the different styles in here. It's like, nah, garbage. Don't need it. But definitely, I do like the use of markers in this, though. The black markers is pretty good usage. A lot of, whoa. No, there's no nude in there. And I believe we're towards the end of this part 3 of the sketchbook tour. I hope you've enjoyed this one. We will have part 4 soon. That is filmed. I do need to go through it and make sure that it's appropriate. I don't remember. Again, I filmed these like weeks ago in advance, and I've just been so busy doing other things that I forgot to do voice recordings for it. But part 4 will be up soon. Just minor edits of the video and recording, and we'll be done with that. And we'll get onto the loose paper stuff. So that'll be exciting because I have so much to show you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.